looks like the washer dryer kicked your ass.
It did. But I won. I won.
Or so you say. I don't even have flash on. That doesn't help. Alright, so the floor is covered in water currently. These are sopping wet, as you can tell by how dark the towels are. Still absorbing water to the best of my ability. I can't seem to get behind here because there's water back here too, and apparently stuff that has fallen.
I think it's this rust, because like this one kind of spins. This one is like rusted, closed.
Uh-oh.
So it's still in the door seal, and
It's got a rip. How did it rip?
I don't know if maybe pulling something out.
Or the tools from your pants that keep falling out.
I've been really good at taking my tools out.
I'm still pulling out.
I wouldn't put it past
wrenches and all sorts of stuff coming from your pockets. I keep telling you, you gotta clean your pockets out really good.
So I don't know if that got caught in there or.
Can we buy a door seal?
Probably.
To get the front off, I have to get this piece off. But to get this piece off, I have to get the top off.
Sounds complicated. How many screws does it take to put a rubber piece in a doorway?
All of them.
Jeez.
You gotta take the whole thing apart.
Like 20 screws down.
Hopefully, not many more. Would you like to select a change of clothes for its new maiden voyage?
It looks like the washer dryer kicked your ass.
It did. But I won. I won.
Or so you say. No, just put a small load in there. A couple shirts, like 2 pair of pants. Don't overload it. And keep an eye on it, because I want to make sure it doesn't leak.
So it dribbled a little bit when it first started up, but I think that might have just been it settling. I don't know. It hasn't done anything since.
As long as it's working, I have a washer dryer now. So the error it's giving is when the error it's too hot.
E3A is for when it's overheating, so it shuts off, but it's not even getting into a T cycle. So I know that's not it.
Maybe there's a sensor that got knocked.
Yeah, I'm going to tear it apart and look at it. I tried. When I did it, I didn't unplug anything because I didn't want something like that to happen, but maybe I still loosened something. I don't know. I'm going to tear it apart and take a look.
Alright, well, good luck. If anything, look up online to see how to fix that error.
Clean the vents out.
Clean the vents out?
Because it was working fine the last time we used it. So something I did had to have messed it up.
Knock something loose.
Yeah. So
we'll check it anyway if it needs to be cleaned out or anything like that.
I'll get it.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah, it's over 10 years old. It's in good shape. No. Yeah, I ain't taking the plastic off, but I'll probably just put it here.
Best I can do.
Really? That shit really tight. Whoa! Let me see something real quick.
Got new hoses because the old ones were
Crap.
rusted. Got a crank tool for wires. And if none of those were right, I got more wire connectors. And some
thread seal.
Okay.
That's it.
The wires themselves?
No, I'm just putting new ends on because they like came out of the
I thought you said they were burnt.
Because they came out of the old connector. At the end of them, they were burnt.
You're just going to rethread them or strip them like you do with your cable wires that you do?
Because there's no way I'm replacing those wires entirely.
As long as those wires are long enough.
Yeah, they're good.
Well, you want to eat real quick or?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, dinner's ready. The wires are still good?
I am hoping because otherwise that's a
undo
lot
all
to
of
trace
that.
out and undo and put back. I probably could do it, I'm just not trying to do that much. Okay, which wire went where?
Oh my goodness. Michael. Don't you break this
Red
thing.
up top. On there?
Is there a piece that attached? Oh yeah, it's up there.
Because I was checking that.
Yeah, I stuck my hand in there and cleaned out as much as I could grab.
Yeah, I was
So
checking that
clear.
when I noticed this.
Did it work?
I
Don't know
just
yet.
got the pieces for it.
Oh, you went and got them anyway?
Yeah, I went and got the... Because, I mean, either way it needed to be done.
Yeah.
But if that doesn't work, then something else is the problem.
If that doesn't work, we're taking a sledgehammer to the damn thing right about now.
On game.
We can take that back.
That works for me.
I can let out some aggression.
How's that looking? It's dusty, but that's...
It's dusty, but it's not terrible.
There's no way to really clean that out. Like, how are you supposed to clean that out?
It still spins freely.
Yeah, but it's the airflow that I'm worried about. I can try to clean that out.
Okay, just watch the
little bit.
wiring.
I will. I don't want to cut
Because on the
myself.
top is all the electronics for it.
Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that part. Let me see if I can clean this part out. Alright, that's what I got out of that. That's the best I can do.
I don't know if this was a heat probe or not, but it was caked over too. I cleaned it off.
Okay.
Got it
That
in
thing
all
right
the
there?
way. Yeah.
Okay.
It was caked over with stuff. I don't know.
Just so you know, it's a lot better than my phone.
Probably.
Trey destroyed ours, bro. So. Absolutely.
We might be able to do this without
Yeah,
strapping
just
it
right.
back.
Got it?
Oh, grab that. Thank you for up here.
Oh, I know, because I always have to like super tighten them in order to get the water to stop dripping constantly in the tub.
Yeah, he's checking it out. And see, just opening that one, the other one's spewing too.
Yeah,
We didn't even get it to get these fucking discussions off the wall, but I don't even think you can. It's so old, I think they're attached to the shower body.
Probably.
But if you look, I can show you what I'm talking about. So
You look up right there.
So we're starting a wash cycle.
Yep. And then we'll be able to dry the load and see what happens.
Hopefully we will be able to dry the load and then I can take a shower and then we can do some laundry. Okay, so it ended on like a 1 minute timer. Let's get rid of some of the spin. I hate it when it spins too hard and then it's like shaking.
I guess set a timer for an hour and 47 minutes and we'll see what it does.
Yeah, I hear it draining now. Still running. Are the clothes still wet?
Yeah. So I guess those burnt wires were a symptom, not a cause. It is a Magic Chef 2-in-1 washer dryer combo, ventless. Okay. Alright, give me 1 second to get to that. It's been acting up during the dry cycle. It won't dry the clothes, it just puts up an error message. And on the wash cycle, it started, like, it'll get down to 3 minutes and then it'll start counting up from there. So it'll go back up to 5 minutes. Okay. I'll just call in tomorrow. It'll be fine. Alright. So he verified some of the information to put on the account and then told me, so now's normally where I'd connect you to our appliance team, but they're closed right now. Call back tomorrow.
What's the appliance team gonna do?
I guess they're the people who handle appliance
Come and
claims
pick it
as
up?
opposed to whatever he handles.
We need somebody to come and pick it up and work on it.
Well, like I said, normally
I had her file everything, that it would pause at 15 minutes and run for like an hour on the dryer.
yeah.
Did I send you all of that?
They did say
I had everything written on there.
because he was like, we cover mechanical and electrical failures. That wasn't anything like accidental damage to it, and I was like, no.
No, if you work on it, that's fine, because you're supposed to clean out the limp trap and everything like that.
Well, I
You're
meant,
supposed to be
like-
able to take it apart.
Yeah.
But it wasn't dropped. There was nothing wrong with it. It just, we replaced the rubber sealer, and then everything just started acting up.
But typically, like people that insure stuff, companies like that, like I said, they'll take and like send a local technician out. Like they'll just find a local repair shop for appliances.
They better.
Send one of them out. They're gonna look at it, diagnose it, and either fix it or send the quote back to the insurance people, fix it or replace it.
No. They better fix it.
I hope they replace it.
I hope they fix it. I don't want to deal with this again in a couple months.